this result, Spark gained share in the mobile market. What do you believe is really resonating with consumers, and can you continue that trend?
Look, I think what customers are seeing today across our dual brand strategy with both the Spark, which is now the premium brand in mobile in New Zealand, but also Skinny, our value seeker play, is a real strongly differentiated range of choices from our competition. A business which fights hard every day, is very, very effective at the channel and focuses on responding to competitors' offers every day. So customers are much more relaxed that they're getting great value from our company.
The rebranding from Telecom to Spark has been incredibly successful. You've talked quite openly about the changes you've had to make behind the scenes to create businesses adaptable and digital and consumer focused. How have you managed this change, and is it an ongoing process?
Look, the branding change is a very outwardly seen view of a new company, but actually what enables that brand to come to life has been incredible transformation in the organisation's culture and the composition of the people. It's a much faster moving organisation, much higher risk appetite, has we call retailers mindset, so we operate with daily rhythm. Winning is a word we use every day in a lot of our language in the organisation. So it's sort of backed by a heavy investment in people capability and systems which can move much faster, and creating a culture that's got the freedom for people in big jobs to be able to make decisions and get on with it, not have committees and steering groups controlling everything they do. So it's a very powerful force inside the organisation that's turning up in the range of brands we have. Not just the Spark brand has been so much more successful in the eyes of customers.
Spark shareholders will benefit from the special dividends you intend to pay this year, and the signal might also continue into the next financial year. Are you confident you can continue to invest in the business to ensure you're well placed in the future, as well as maintain your strong balance sheet and return this capital to shareholders?
Look, it's a difficult game we're in. It's a fast-moving, very challenging, very competitive market. But that said, we've got the business in the best shape it's been in for many, many years. We're managing our financial metrics well. We do have a very comfortable balance sheet and a very, very strong cash flow. Our free cash flow exceeds our earnings. So that enables us with a sense of confidence about the next few years, given the stronger competitive position we've got and our better performance in market and our continuing ability to take cost out, that we do believe we can maintain a very strong cash flow profile over the next few years. Therefore, we can pay a very fulsome ordinary dividend, and we're signalling that probably the special dividend will carry on another year as we're using that as a mechanism to remove excess capital from the business and sort of over time return to a more normal gearing ratio. So very confident about that.
We've seen some really innovative new ideas from Spark, especially from the Spark Ventures team. What do you feel the future holds for telecommunications, and what can Spark become?
Well, we're still part of the highest growth industry on the planet. We have been for the last decade, and volumes on our networks grow between 70 and 100% every year. So it's an incredible place to be. We're by no means a sunset industry. We're quite the reverse. There's enormous demand for everything we do, and I think we are verging now on the transition where we think about connected people. So smartphones and internet services that are about joining people together, to a world where we're going to be very interested in connecting things to each other, machines that will be looking after people's monitored healthcare, education services will be much more online, and so it's becoming a connected world. And our networks and services are the absolute platform for enablement of that in New Zealand. So we'll be pushing very hard to drive that agenda of the connected world, and therefore leading the charge with sort of disruptive services ourselves, reinventing how we engage with customers, and trying to work with lots of innovators in our community who want to try new things and new ways to deliver their services in a much more open model. So we're going to be opening our networks up to allow lots of other parties to make use of them to deliver that. So it's a very exciting future, and with 5G mobile ahead too, which can do a lot of things today that the fixed network is needed for, really interesting next 5 years ahead.
Thank you very much, Simon.